Okay. Uh, yeah, hot seat at Iowa. Too loose. Oh, on the outside. Ah, my goal is a 20. And even though I have a fast setup, I'm in a very slow car, which means very little. There's things you can do, like up the gearing and, you know, adjust to taste, but essentially you're just along for the ride. And my strategy, which just got harder, I got interrupted, is to stay on the lead lap. If you can stay on the lead lap as the race progresses, you tend to have a better chance of, you know, as cars get eliminated, so you're racing fewer cars. Unfortunately, the damn thing is so slow that I'm struggling to maintain a top 25 position here. Which is pretty ridiculous when you think about it, but what are you going to do? It's the cards you're dealt, which is one of the reasons why I don't really care for career mode on the if you're not on your own team, or if you're not in a better car. But you got to pay your dues, and evidently the game thinks that you can get a top 20 finish, so maybe you can. I mean, I've done it before, but there was also some luck involved. But all I'm looking at is the mini map and the leader closing in on me. We got 12 laps. Yeah, he's gonna pass me. 12 laps, which sucks. I'm thinking about some kind of strategy that they use in real life to well, pit early, like with 3 laps to go, and stay out to improve my position. So if I do go a lap down, I get my lap back. That might work in this situation in the long run, but it'll give up stage points. But I'm not running for stage points. It's a hot seat. So that might be the better strategy here. 11 laps, yeah, he's closing on me. These guys are hauling, and I have no car here at all. And I'm loose. Loose in, that's loose in. Middle's not too bad. Off is a lot. So that's the leader there, isn't he? That orange car, that's Chase Briscoe. Cool. Well, not so loose off of 2, but way loose off in and off 3 and 4. Can't maintain any speed, if you notice my speed. So let's go with it. Oh, faster than this guy. And I don't get on the gas too hard because the right rear is wearing. Yeah.
Got one peeking outside. All right, you're clear. Outside.
Yeah. Right, you can see the second place car there. Lots of fun. Okay, so we're getting down to 3 laps to go. Well, I'll probably have to do it 4 laps to go. Should be able to make it. Through the next stage is what I mean. Tighten this thing up. Oh, yeah, coming inside, yeah. But we're gonna cause a caution. I'm gonna cause a caution, aren't they? It's gonna suck because I can't pit. I have to stay out and hang on to it. I can't pit. Because we're going for top 20. Okay,
Are you ready?
at least I'm at the back of the pack. Oh, talk about wheel spin. How many laps? Well, at least I'll be on the lead lap. So now I'm the top 26. And that was just lucky because somebody was making it pretty wide there that shouldn't have been. And yeah, I know I was involved, but you know, didn't do it on purpose. He hit me. Well, I'm within 6 spots of getting my position. Now, the thing is I'm not going to get any faster. This thing is just slow. Look at it. I'm just pulling away from it. Well, they have fresh tires too, so probably maintain more speed in the turns. But if you look at my tire temps, it's all on the right rear. I guess I can try wedge. Yeah, I got 30 laps. 30 laps? Okay. No damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5 clicks. And we'll go up there. And up there. Now let's see how that works. Ah, see? Night changed. It's more twilight than daylight. The thing is, in a race like this, it doesn't really matter if you finish 21st. You gotta finish 20th or better. And I'm not gonna wreck anybody to do that or whatnot, but especially I still think they have the reputation system or whatever they want to call it, where, you know, if you start wrecking people, then you make rivals. You don't want a rival, because then they just start, you know, wrecking you left and right and center. Now the problem with starting on the end here in this stretch is that I'm so far back, I have less time before the leader can catch me. And it is a little tight, but it should get looser. If I tighten it up too much, you saw the things I changed, I can back off on some of them. Left front is what I would back off. I was going to reduce the wedge, but I forgot. So I went a different way, it went instinctually. Actually, it doesn't feel bad. As you can see, it's already starting to get loose. Temp on the right rear, and the wear is inching up, but I'm a little too tight in. That might be the left front. You hear me regulating the gas so I don't get into the guy outside of me. It's just way slow, and my brake bias needs to be lowered, at least for the turn 1 portion of the track. Yeah, it's not so bad. Ooh, passed him. There's Jeremy Clemens. And I'm not moving forward. So I'm not falling as far back as I did last time. Yeah, look at Briscoe. He's already, I was maybe I don't know, quarter a lap down. Now he's pushing, it's over a third of a lap in front of me now. Pushing a half a lap, and that's going to be a problem with no cautions. And of course, yeah, you can cause cautions, but I don't like to race that way. That's not who I am. Still getting loose, but that was better. He's dive bombing me. Jesus, I hate that. I hate it more when I'm vulnerable and the guys are a lap down, but what are you gonna do? That's where the AI is set up. going to be a real tough thing to accomplish. A top 20.
Still there?
I actually thought I had a good chance of it going in, but that's the other thing, is you really can't tell what your opposition is and what they're running in the career mode. So it makes it harder to even try to set up your car to run, to run fast, because you don't really know what fast is. You have those little marks, but like I said, the fast speed offline, the race is usually about a half second slower. That doesn't help. As you can see, unfortunately, I'm a half second slower than that. So that's what the problem is. So I'm like a second off in this slow car, even though I have a fast setup. So, and these guys race interestingly. As you can see, they're way aggressive. I mean, I haven't set that way, but in real life, there'd be a lot of times they'd be more forgiving. I know I'm 3 wide here. Actually, gotta get one of them. There's Clements again. 15 laps to go. Look where the leader is. We're already on the same straightaway. See how upper line never seems to be faster. In real life, it can be, and it can, I guess, in the game they translate that and giving you momentum off. But time-wise, I never went faster by going up top. Middle, maybe, sometimes, depending on your tire and setup. But the top side, it's the longest way around. You got to be that much faster than running on the bottom. So, save tires, yeah. To go forward, nah. Well, I think I'm a little faster at this point of the run. I might have had good adjustments. See, he charges me down the straightaway, but I pass him decisively on the bottom when he goes to the top. The 51 car, Clements, the silver one. But I'm going to have to pull that strategy this time if there's no caution, and pit with like 3 or 4 laps to go, so I stay out, because I am going to go a lap down, and that's not going to be a good thing. I'll probably end up a lap down anyway, but I'm going to do what I got to do. Well, Chase Briscoe isn't in the lead. Oh, Jesus! See, that's just a fucking shit-ass move. Because he wasn't even up next to me. He just dive-bombed under me, which is not the way to race. See, I'm following the groove of the track, which is where the darker part of the track is. But the way they have the AI cars now, see, this is the way you enter the turn. And they're dive bombing under. And that just sucks. And there's the leader. Shit. Oh, you know what? The leader did it. Ah, there we go. See, that could have caused a wreck right there. Fix your AI, Heat 4. It's rather disheartening, but good practice anyway. Yeah, I know, I hate driving slow cars, but you actually can learn a lot. Yeah, just hit me. Go ahead. No reason to get in these guys' way. Only the leader matters.
Looking inside now.
Nice.
Got one peeking inside.
And this is, you know, this wasn't like this when I was, the AI wasn't like this when I was racing career mode in the fall. That's been a result of the updates. That last update, I know on the practice sessions, which I run a lot, the AI got very, very aggressive, but this is like stupid aggressive, so I got a pit here. Whoa, I'm still too loose. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go another lap down, so I have to, oh. Hell is on?
Too fast, too fast. You gotta slow down.
Ah, well, screwed my whole race. What are you gonna do?
Alright now, I need 2 more good laps from you.
Let's try that. Let's do that. Do that. And do that. Yep. Well, any strategy that had 45 seconds. Wow. I forget, with a slow car comes a very, very slow pit crew. Like fucking 3 laps. Well, I'm sitting here.
No points that stage, but plenty of racing left.
And the stage is, so I'm like 3 laps down. Alright, that's just awesome. Yeah. See, the problem is, when you put on such a poor performance, and there's really very little you can do about it. I wonder if it'll let me race around, or I have to. Yeah, it just finished. Okay, 38th. So I went from 28th to 38th, and with probably no chance whatsoever of getting the top 20 finish. So how many laps down am I? I'm only 2 laps down. Well, you know what? I'm going to stay out, and I'm only 1 lap down. It's not really good, but I need cautions. And with AI guys, there's very little chance of getting a caution unless you make your own, and like I said, I don't recommend that, but it makes it tempting, I do understand. It's just unfortunate that it makes a player, a driver, a gamer look at, you know, how to manipulate things. I know in NASCAR they throw water bottles out windows and roll bar padding and stuff, but the chance that there will be a caution is much reduced. Here, basically, all you got to do is just, you know, wreck a couple of guys in a bad spot, you know, and they stay on the track, and pretty much you got your caution. Look how tight, look how loose that's gone. 175, 180 to 165. Wow. Now that's because it has no, the cars, you know, the cars have different settings. So this being like a B or a C car, I don't have full aero, which hurts my downforce, which hurts my handling. I probably don't have full engine, which power, which even with 100% you feel underpowered offline. And suspension, which means your tires wear more. So I've you know, raced like this exact setup, and I don't have that much right rear tire wear, but when you have a car that has less than 100% suspension, it's going to wear the peculiarity, which is right rear loose at Iowa. And so here it's just, you know, taking my right rear loose and just making it ridiculous right rear loose. I guess it solves certain problems on how to, you know, manage different ratings of cars and such, but it's a pretty simplistic way to do it. Need more development time. It's still loose, but I'm a little faster here. 5 laps. About 10.2 faster. It's not going to make a difference because I'm still in 27th, a lap down. So let's look at strategy. Okay, we got 67 laps in, coming to 68. That'll give us 58 laps. So I should be able to make it on maybe one more pit stop, which can actually help me. So I wonder if I can get back on the lead lap doing that, possibly get a top 20 finish if it goes green the whole way. It's interesting, but I'm going to go another lap down. I don't know. Interesting. Yep. Oh, I guess that's my strategy though, to only pit one more time. So we're 35 laps, 34 laps, 56, that's 27 and 27. So I could definitely manage that. So we're just cruising. Can't really do much anyway, so. Well, I can get past Shepard because he's slow as hell getting off. Come on, Morgan. On the inside, Morgan. Thank you, Morgan. And bless you, Morgan. So I'm as slow as Morgan Shepard, pretty much. Give you an idea of how slow. Well, Morgan wasn't a slow guy. He's on a different program at this point in his career and life. I used to race with the best of them. Pretty sporty when he was with the Wood Brothers, too. He wrecked Earnhardt at Talladega. Early 90s. Is it me or am I passing more cars this run?
Got one down low now.
Yeah, you're supposed to be slow there, number 8. Look at that leader. Because I'm barely 10 laps in and already the leader has gained like 3/4 of a lap on me. I was already a quarter lap down, but still, that's bad. Now the thing is, if I can manage the top 20, you get a lot of benefits from it. You get a reputation, it changes the algorithm of, you know, getting the job done, so you get more hot seat offers. If I don't make it, then I'll get less hot seat offers. It'll take longer to get the next one. So that puts the emphasis more on what you could do in your own team, because your own performance dictates, you know, how many offers you get and the quality of the offers. Like, this is a hot seat, but it's a hot seat for a crappy car, you know, so it's not really telling anybody what I can do. So I'm racing as hard as I can, and it's just, you know, underpowered with no handling. So I'm just struggling all around and looking like just an also-ran. Haha, joke intended. Nobody would get it though, but so I'm already up to 25 seconds. So this setup that I have in here wouldn't get you much past 24.7. I'm 6 seconds at the end of a run with like 4 laps left on your tires. But in this slower, less than 100% car, it's, you know, it sucks.
Alright, you're clear.
And Morgan's gaining back on me. That's how slow, dude.
Inside. You got room. You're clear.
See, it's not handling that. I know I shouldn't be under 120 and 1 and 2 with this setup, but the car just won't let me do it. Ah, that's the leader.
Hold your line. Got one inside.
Well, I hold him off for a lap. Oh, and I got hit.
Clear on the bottom end. Hold your line. Got one inside.
He hit me. Hard. Nice.
Inside now. Hold your line. Got one inside.
That's probably going to make me looser. That is a wonderful thing.
Got one down low now. Alright, you're clear. Inside.
I feel like I brought a go-kart to a stock car race.
There on the inside. All clear. Hold your line. Got one inside. You're all clear on the bottom.
And outside.
Outside, outside.
Really didn't need that damage.
Inside. You got room. You're clear there. Car outside. Hold your line.
Jesus, man.
Clear low.
I hope you guys aren't following how these AIs are driving, because this is fucking ridiculous.
You're all clear up top. Got one up top.
Maybe there's somebody out there. We're freewheeling with 11 laps of gas left, 11% loose.
Got one inside. Alright, you're clear.
And it's so loose that it's sliding up in the turns now like it was tight, but it's the lack of grip on the right rear. Look at that, 250-degree tire temp on the right rear. This is fun. So 35 laps, our pit window opens, but I gotta go a little further because if this thing is gonna handle this badly when we get down to the end of the race, and any gains that I might make I'll probably lose completely. And it might not make any difference because it seems I have, like, you know, maybe a top 27, 28, 25 car at best. And it's probably where I'm going to end up finishing, but see how it works out. Whoa, loose in. Of course, everything's worse when your handling's off at the end of a run when you're on old tires. So you really have to drive the car. Look at the leaders coming up on the lap. Me another lap. More, you what, 2 laps down, so 3 laps. Yeah. Just gotta stick it out. Oh, that's the character of racer. To me, anyway. See, when I hit the brake, it kind of like wants to go more right than left, and that's bad. It's actually not so bad because I'm loose in, but I shouldn't be so loose in. It should help me turn, not help me go slower. Adjusting your brake bias in the race is a critical thing. It's one of the older driver settings that can be adjusted during a race, and it's a little knob on the dashboard. See that red thing to the right of the steering wheel? Not the button, but the lever there. Yeah, no, that's not that thing. But it looks a lot like it. It's like a tab like that you turn typically. Brake bias. You adjust its front to rear. You tend to adjust it to rear to help it turn better, and you help when you have a track that you brake at, like a road course or a short track. I can pit now, and I'll run it out. See, the leaders are starting to pit. We'll get lucky and get a caution. Sometimes the AI causes a caution when there's a pit cycle going on. I wish I could take like right side tires only, but I need all the tires I can get. Yeah, I didn't even pick up any spots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pit this time, so I won't make it around again.
Alright, we're in our fuel window. Let's hit for gas.
It's over here, right?
Slow down.
40. There it is. Ah, take full gas. What did I say I was gonna do? 2, 3, 4. That's not good. 2, 3, 4. Let's try that. Yeah, no brakes at all this time. What I mean, no brakes. And I will have what I have. We'll probably start off a little tight. Yeah, well, at least I didn't lose any positions. Leader passed me again, didn't he? What am I? 3 laps down. Great. Oh, that was my big strategy move. I did not fix the damage. Should have fixed the damage. So I got more damage now. But, didn't know where I would come out because I don't have a crew of engineers and people with laptops and calculators figuring shit for me, so had to wing it. Feels floaty, but I can't tell if it's the damage or not. It's showing a little tight, but it should get loose. Ooh, hill. Oh, it's holding. Wow. Oh, I lost the spot. Oh, the Balicki. Got this hills racing.
Got one peeking inside. Hold your line. Got one outside. You're all the way up top there.
Yeah, boxed in.
Inside. All clear.
There we go. Thank you.
Car outside. All right, you're clear. Hold your line. Got
And there's the old guy.
car outside. Hold your line. All right, clear outside.
It's a little tight in the middle at the moment, but holding a lot better off.
Hold your
What was
line.
that
Got one
doing?
outside.
Fours
You're clear.
last run?
Car high. Careful. 21 laps. Nope.
It's a 5.
Outside.
That wasn't a fully clean lap, and neither is this. When you got guys next to you, it's hard to run your line.
Car high, careful. All right, you're clear there. Car high, careful. Inside. Road clear.
That was better. Let's see what this is. Oh, I got a guy on the outside. Oh, that's nice. 5. Could be the damage.
Inside now. Looking inside now.
Could be a change slowed me up. I can't really tell. I'm in the middle. That's nice.
Car there on the outside.
At least it goes where I want it to go. Which, you know, says it's a good handling car. Or setup, as it were. But just slow. No grip. Yeah, 1% tight. Well, it's better than be 5% loose at this track.
Looking inside now. Clear down low.
28. Yeah, it was Balicki. He took off, didn't he? 2.6. He's in front of these cars, I believe. Yeah, he's up there entering one. White car, I believe.
Still there. Careful, still there.
So one of the things that I don't like about the controls is, you know, I race in car, but even if you didn't, if you had to look left or right, you know, you use the little, I don't know, 4-point thingy, whatever the hell you call it, the D-pad, I guess. But when I raced other games, mostly on the PC, it lets you pick your own controls, and I would pick the paddle shifters for left and right, simply because when you, like now in the turn, when you have your wheel turned all the way to the right or left, it's very hard to reach that D-pad and know which, you know, which way is up, as it were, because it's all the way turned around, point angle to the left, kind of thing. Little things that you got to deal with, and mainly it's just on a short track or a road course kind of thing. But definitely more important on a short track. Better positioning or the ability to adjust your settings for a console like you can in a PC. Make the game more playable for some people. It's definitely handling better. So it started off a little bit tight, but now it's turning loose again. It's 16 laps to go. About 15 laps in, so yeah. So this is where I would have wanted it starting off, but I had to make all those changes simply because of the less grip and less engine and etc, etc. As you see, the tire wear on the right side is much more even. Left side is still a little low, but see that change I made just now, I should have made at the first pit stop by reducing the stagger between the tire pressures. See, it still flips over loose, but it's flipping over loose 15 laps in, which is a lot easier to handle the last 15 laps of a run. So this would be more the balance I would like to start out with. That's so it doesn't carry any speed through the turns on old tires. I'm literally, you know, 10, 15 mile an hour slower there. If I was, you know, a custom setup online. Well, only got 10 laps of his misery left. Like to have brought it home clean, but just not going 4 laps down is about all I can manage on a day like today. One of the great equalizers is plate tracks, Daytona and Talladega. Hotseat there can get you a good finish easy with a garbage car. I have one with a garbage car. You just can't lead for very long, so don't pass them to the last 2 laps or last lap, because they can get a run past you too easy, and even in that short a time. So just get up to second place and ride there, pass them for the stage wins, and then pass, but most importantly, pass them for the win-win. And even if you end up second, you almost guarantee you'll fulfill your hot seat contract, which will get you more prestige, notoriety, and better ride offers. Yeah, 2 leaders behind me, and isn't it? Well, hopefully he won't be able to pass me before the race ends. I hate Kobayashi Maru assignments, but what are you gonna do? All part of the game. Yes, I did make some mistakes, but overall, you're looking at probably 1 position difference, and that really doesn't matter for a goal 20 contract, position 20 contract. So,
Car there on the outside.
whoa, Nemechek. Oh, good for him. Now it's tight enough. Nose dive. Dive bombing. Custer. Whoa, that got loose in there. The handle has really gone away with only 11 laps of gas left. That sucks. So I shifted the balance on it, but evidently I shifted it in a way it didn't like, even though the tire wear is better. Look at, I'm still 7% loose. That is just not as good suspension on the car. You saw how much I tightened it up, and it's still loose. Nothing you can do about that. You're in the hands of the algorithms of the game. Yeah, I need a better car. Well, that was fun. Not. 98 speed rating. God, that sucks. I'm not going to do a recap. I think we all saw that was pretty terrible. But hot seats are like that, especially in the beginning, when you don't have a great record so far, no wins or nothing. Yeah. First race, so. Yeah. 19.5. 19.5? 19.5? Jesus. How the fuck do you get a 19.5 at Iowa? Well, no wonder I was lapsed down so fast. That's ridiculous. Okay. Totally ridiculous, but okay. That must be an update glitch. This is Xfinity, not Cup. And even in Cup, I don't think you can go that fast. How do I summarize it? Incomplete, no money, no money. I gained 500 fans. Yay! Yep, I missed it, didn't I? Green light racing. Sorry, your car sucked. 4-star teams. That was a B car. Yeah, B car at short tracks suck. Ay. Yeah, it doesn't pay to provoke. Just fucking apologize. Because you get a rival and then they start wrecking you at every race. So if you're running good, then they make you run like crap. And then, you know, Dirt Tour, I don't actually run it. I manage a team. So what are we doing here? You know, let me go back to this. Just go finish the video. And so this is my settings. And thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, anything. Thank you for coming along. Talk to you later. Keep rolling.